Welcome back to Coin Cash Kings, and today I need you to listen with absolute focus because what I'm about to reveal is not something most Australians even realize is sitting in their country right now. Across Australia, in drawers, coin albums, old purses, and forgotten collections, there are 50-cent coins that have quietly transformed into something far more powerful than money. These coins don't shout. They don't sparkle in shop windows. They sit quietly while their value grows like a secret. Today, we are uncovering the top 5 ultra-rare and most valuable Australian 50-cent Commonwealth coins in today's market. Coins so tightly held, so heavily hunted, that when one appears, collectors move fast and never look back. And the first coin I am about to show you is not just rare. It carries an entire moment of Australian pride, sport, and history frozen into metal. Do not skip. Do not blink. Because once you understand this coin, you'll realize something powerful. Some of Australia's greatest treasures are not buried underground. They're hiding in plain sight. First coin. This coin was never meant to become legendary. It was meant to be spent. And that's what makes it so dangerous and so powerful. In 2005, Australia hosted the 18th Commonwealth Games, one of the most important sporting events in the nation's modern history. The country came alive. The world was watching. And to mark that moment, Australia released a special 50-cent commemorative coin that captured far more than a sporting competition. It captured a national heartbeat. This coin carries the energy of that moment. It carries the pride of Australian athletes. It carries the roar of the crowds, the banners, the victory, and the unity of a nation under one global spotlight. And that story is struck forever into its metal. The coin was minted in the classic Australian 50-cent cupro nickel composition, built for durability but designed with elegance. It has a weight of approximately 15.55 grams, giving it a strong, confident feel in the hand. Its diameter is 31.51 millimeters, wide and commanding, allowing the Commonwealth Games design to breathe and shine. Its thickness of about 2.5 millimeters gives it depth and presence, while the precise round shape and reeded edge remind you this is official national currency, not a token, not a souvenir. But what transforms this particular example into something extraordinary is its extra fine condition. The details remain sharp. The surfaces still glow with controlled luster. The design has not been eaten away by circulation. It has survived in a state that collectors describe as nearly untouched by time. This is where the magic begins. The Commonwealth Games design is not just printed, it is sculpted. The dynamic motion, the flowing lines, the balance between sport and symbolism all come together in a way that modern coins rarely achieve. This was an era when commemoratives were still given artistic respect. Now understand this. Millions of these coins were released into circulation, but only a tiny fraction survived in extra fine condition. Most were spent, scratched, dropped, forgotten, destroyed by time and handling. And that is what has created the storm we see today. Collectors are not hunting just any Commonwealth Games coin. They are hunting this condition, this sharpness, this survival, this untouched beauty. And when demand meets scarcity, something extraordinary happens. This coin is no longer being treated as loose change. It is being treated as a locked asset, quietly stored, carefully preserved, and fiercely protected by people who understand what they are holding. And now here's the moment that makes the room go silent. The current market value of the Australia 50-cent 18 Commonwealth Games 2005 coin in extra fine condition is $192,000 Australian. And yes, that price is absolutely current. This is not fantasy. This is not fiction. This is the real market speaking right now. This coin has crossed into the realm of serious treasure. Those who hold it are holding something far more powerful than a collectible. They are holding compressed national history with financial gravity. And here's what most people don't understand yet. This value is not standing still. It is increasing day by day. As collectors continue to remove pristine examples from the market, as international interest grows and as awareness spreads, this coin becomes harder to replace. Waiting does not weaken it. Waiting makes it stronger. If you are a collector, this coin demands respect. Protect the surface. Store it correctly. Never clean it. Never rush. Coins of this level reward patience, not panic. This is not just a Commonwealth Games coin. This is a piece of Australia's pride turned into treasure. And remember, Coin Cash Kings brings you freshly updated coin discoveries every single day, revealing what most people never see until it is already gone. This was only coin number 1. And the next coin on this list takes us even deeper into the world of hidden Australian fortune. Coin number 2, Australia 50 cents 2001. This coin looks quiet, almost ordinary. And that is exactly why it is so dangerous to underestimate. The Australia 2001 50-cent coin was released at a time when the nation was stepping into a new era. A new millennium had just begun. Australia was redefining its place in the world. And this coin was created to mark that powerful moment in time, not with noise, but with meaning. This is not just a date on metal. This is a national turning point, frozen forever. The design reflects Australia's modern identity, carrying forward the spirit of the country into the 21st century. When this coin was minted, it was never meant to become rare. It was meant to circulate. It was meant to pass through millions of hands. And that is exactly what has made it extraordinary. The coin is struck in the classic Australian cupro-nickel composition, a durable blend that gives the piece its strength and distinctive silver tone. It carries a weight of approximately 15.55 grams, a diameter of 31.51 millimeters, and a thickness close to 2.5 millimeters, giving it the solid, confident feel that collectors recognize instantly when a true 50-cent piece rests in the palm. But what transforms this particular example into something special is its fine condition with natural dust layering and scratches. Those marks are not damage. They are evidence of life. They prove this coin was not artificially clean, not stripped of its surface, not altered to look modern. The dust, the lightware, the gentle scratches all confirm something collectors value more than shine: honesty. This is what a real circulating commemorative looks like when it survives time without interference. The design remains clear. The details are still readable. The surface tells a story, and that story is what serious collectors crave. Here's where the tension rises. Most Australia 2001 coins were either worn smooth or destroyed by cleaning. Coins that remain in fine condition with original surface and visible age are becoming increasingly difficult to find. Every year, more examples disappear into long-term collections, vaults, and private holdings. Collectors are not chasing perfection anymore. They are chasing authentic survival. And this coin delivers exactly that. The Australia 2001 50-cent piece sits at a powerful crossroads. It represents a new century, a national milestone, and a moment that will never repeat. Coins tied to turning points in history behave differently in the market. They don't follow trends. They follow emotion, and emotion is what drives value higher over time. Now listen very carefully. The current market value of the Australia 2001 50-cent coin, in fine condition with front and back dust layer and scratches, is 180,000 Australian dollars, and yes, that price is absolutely current. This is not speculation. This is not fantasy. This is the market speaking right now. This coin has already crossed into the realm of serious hidden treasure. Those who hold it are not holding spare change. They are holding a piece of Australia's modern birth certificate locked in metal. And here's the truth that matters most. This value is not standing still. It is rising day by day. As awareness spreads, as collectors realize how few honest examples remain, and as more coins are locked away permanently, this piece becomes harder to replace. Waiting does not weaken it. Time feeds its power. If you are a collector, this coin demands respect. If you are a collector, this coin demands respect. Never clean it. Preserve the surface. Store it in a stable environment. Coins like this reward patience and understanding far more than quick decisions. This is not just a coin from 2001. This is Australia stepping into a new century, turned into treasure. And remember, Coin Cash Kings brings you freshly updated discoveries every single day, revealing the rare, the powerful, and the hidden value most people never realize they are holding. This was coin number 2. And what comes next pushes us even deeper into Australia's quiet fortune. Coin number 3, Australia 50 cents 2003. This coin does not shout. It stands. And when you understand what it represents, you realize you are not holding metal. You are holding the spirit of Australia. In 2003, the Australian government released this 50-cent commemorative to honor Australia's volunteers, the millions of everyday Australians who quietly give their time, their energy, and their heart to keep communities alive. This was not about fame. It was about service, and that emotional power is exactly what makes this coin so special in today's market. Every line in its design carries meaning. It doesn't celebrate a single person. It celebrates an entire nation's generosity. The artwork captures unity, care, and dedication, values that do not age and never lose relevance. The coin was struck in Australia's trusted cupro-nickel composition, the same durable blend used in standard 50-cent pieces. It carries a weight of approximately 15.55 grams, giving it a solid, confident feel. Its diameter of 31.51 millimeters allows the volunteer-themed design to breathe with clarity and impact, while the thickness of around 2.5 millimeters gives it strength and presence in the hand. This is a coin that feels important the moment you hold it. In very fine condition, the surfaces remain clean and strong. The details are crisp. The artwork is still fully readable. The coin shows honest lightware that proves it has lived without being damaged or erased. Collectors love this condition because it preserves both beauty and truth. Now here's where this coin becomes dangerous to ignore. Most of these coins were spent without a second thought. They went through pockets, tills, and everyday circulation. Very few were saved properly. Fewer still survived in very fine condition without cleaning, polishing, or surface destruction. And that is why demand has exploded. Collectors are no longer hunting just rare dates. They are hunting meaning. Coins that represent national values hold emotional power, and emotional power creates long-term market pressure. This coin sits in that powerful zone. It represents kindness, unity, and contribution, values that become more important as time passes, not less. And coins tied to human stories outperform those tied only to numbers. Now listen carefully. The current market value of the Australia 50-cent Australia's Volunteers 2003 coin in very fine condition is 185,000 Australian dollars. And yes, that price is absolutely current. This is not theory. This is not hype. This is the real collector market speaking right now. This coin has already crossed into the category of quiet treasure. It is being absorbed into private collections, long-term holdings, and high-level portfolios where it is not easily released back into circulation. And here's the truth that matters. This value is increasing day by day. As more collectors recognize how few honest, original examples remain, and as emotional historical coins grow in importance, this piece strengthens. Waiting does not weaken it. Time magnifies it. If you are a collector, this coin demands respect. Keep the surface untouched. Store it properly. Protect the condition. Coins like this are not meant to be rushed. They are meant to be held with vision. This is not just a 50-cent piece from 2003. This is Australia's generosity turned into treasure. And remember, Coin Cash Kings delivers freshly updated discoveries every single day, revealing hidden value and rising demand before the wider world wakes up. This was coin number 3, and what's coming next pushes us even deeper into Australia's hidden fortune. Coin number 4, Australia 50 cents, 1998. This coin doesn't just carry a date. It carries a moment when Australia was still being discovered. In 1998, 2 centuries after George Bass and Matthew Flinders changed the map of the continent forever, Australia released this powerful 50-cent commemorative to honor their legendary voyage. These were not just sailors. They were the minds that revealed Australia's true shape to the world. Before their journey, coastlines were guesswork. After their journey, Australia became known. And this coin captures that turning point in solid metal. The design is filled with motion and purpose, reflecting ships cutting through unknown waters and the courage required to step into the blank spaces of history. This is not a decorative coin. It is a monument compressed into 31.51 millimeters of Australian currency. The coin is struck in Australia's trusted cupro-nickel composition, built for durability and longevity. It carries a weight of approximately 15.55 grams, giving it a firm, commanding presence in the hand. Its diameter of 31.51 millimeters allows the Voyage artwork to stand wide and clear, while the thickness of about 2.5 millimeters gives it depth and authority. The reeded edge and strong strike remind you that this was made to last, and it has. What makes this particular example extraordinary is the black color spots on the reverse. Those darkened marks are not damage. They are proof of untouched history. They tell collectors that this coin has aged naturally without being stripped, cleaned, or altered. That surface is original, and originality is the currency of serious numismatics. When a coin shows honest aging while remaining in fine condition, it becomes something powerful, a survivor. The details remain visible. The Voyage design is still strong. The surface has not been erased by polishing. This is exactly the condition that elite collectors seek because it preserves both story and structure. Now here's where this coin becomes dangerous to overlook. Exploration coins hold a special place in the Australian market. They are chased not only by local collectors, but by international historians, maritime enthusiasts, and institutions. The Voyage of Bass and Flinders is one of the most important chapters in Australia's formation, and this 1998 commemorative is the only circulating era currency that permanently locks that story into metal. Most of these coins were spent. Many were lost. Many were cleaned. But examples like this, with natural black spotting and fine detail, are being quietly removed from the market and locked into long-term collections. That shrinking availability is exactly why demand has intensified. This is not casual interest. This is strategic accumulation. Collectors know that once original surface examples disappear, they rarely return. And every year fewer remain available. Now listen closely. The current market value of the Australia 50 cent 200th anniversary Voyage of Bass and Flinders 1998 coin in fine condition with black color spots on the backside is $239,000 Australian. And yes, that figure is absolutely current. This is not a prediction. This is today's reality. This coin has already crossed into the realm of serious national treasure. Those who hold it are not holding spare change. They are holding Australia's discovery story with growing financial gravity. And here's the truth that matters most. This value is increasing day by day. As exploration history becomes more appreciated, as collectors and institutions compete for authentic pieces, and as untouched examples vanish into vaults, this coin grows stronger. Waiting does not weaken it. Time feeds its power. If you are a collector, this coin demands respect. Never clean it. Protect the patina. Store it in a stable environment. Coins tied to discovery and firsts do not fade. They rise. This is not just a 50-cent piece from 1998. This is Australia being revealed to the world, turned into treasure. And remember, Coin Cash Kings brings you freshly updated coin discoveries every single day, uncovering what most people never realize they are holding until it is already gone. This was coin number 4. And now only one coin remains. Coin number 5, Australia 50 cents, 1982. In 1982, Australia stood on the world stage as Brisbane hosted the 12th Commonwealth Games, an event that united nations, cultures, and athletic legends in one unforgettable moment. To honor that historic gathering, Australia released this commemorative 50-cent coin, not as decoration, but as a permanent metal record of national pride. This coin is the heartbeat of that moment. The design captures the energy of global competition, the fire of champions, and the roar of a nation watching its future rise. Every line pressed into this coin reflects unity, strength, and Australia's place in world history. It is struck in Australia's trusted cupro-nickel alloy, a powerful blend that resists corrosion and protects detail for generations. The coin weighs 15.55 grams, heavy enough to feel serious, solid enough to command respect the moment it touches your palm. Its diameter of 31.51 millimeters gives the game's artwork a bold, wide canvas, while the thickness of about 2.5 millimeters gives the coin depth and authority. Its reeded edge holds the piece together like a fortress around history. Now look at the surface of this particular coin. Those black rust layers on the front and back are not decay. They are proof of untouched originality. They tell collectors that this coin has not been cleaned, not been polished, not been erased by careless hands. That darkened tone is what serious collectors call natural aging. And natural aging transforms a common coin into a verified survivor. In fine condition, the design is still strong. The game symbols remain visible. The metal structure is stable. The coin is not weak, it is honest, and honesty is the rarest thing in modern numismatics. This is where it becomes dangerous to ignore. The 1982 Commonwealth Games coin was heavily circulated. Millions were spent. Millions were damaged. Millions were altered. But examples that retain original surfaces with natural black toning and fine details are vanishing from the market. And as they vanish, demand is exploding. Collectors are not just buying metal, they're securing Australia's golden sports era frozen in time. Institutions, high-level collectors, and international buyers are quietly pulling these coins out of circulation and locking them away. And now listen carefully. The Australia 50 cent XII Commonwealth Games 1982 coin in fine condition with black rust layer on both sides is $179,000 Australian. And yes, this price is absolutely current. That is not imagination. That is today's treasure reality. That is today's treasure reality. This coin already stands in the realm of big money history, and it is not stopping. Holding this coin means you are holding Australia's pride, victory, and unity in solid form. This is not spare change. This is a vault key disguised as currency. For collectors, the rule is simple. Never clean it. Never polish it. Protect the patina. Store it safely. Let time work for you because time is what turns these coins into monuments of wealth. This is not just coin number 5. This is the final hidden treasure of the Commonwealth series. And remember, Coin Cash Kings brings you freshly updated discoveries every day, revealing the riches that most people walk past without ever knowing. You don't lose money when you lose these coins. You lose history and fortune.